We've all heard it. That golden rule of weight loss that gets repeated over and over: don't eat at night. It's a piece of advice that's been drilled into our heads for decades. The idea that anything you eat after 7 p.m. just magically decides to cling to your body as fat. But what if I told you that rule is not only mostly wrong, but that by following it, you might be missing out on some incredible health benefits? What if one of the healthiest food groups on the planet is actually the perfect late-night snack? You heard me. That absolute rule about avoiding food after dark, it has a massive, delicious exception. In fact, embracing a specific kind of evening snack could be one of the best things you do for your sleep, your digestion, and yes, even your waistline. So let's forget what you've been told. We're about to uncover the 3 surprising advantages of making fruit your go-to evening snack. It's time to bust some myths and get science-backed permission to enjoy food again, even after the sun goes down. Let's start with the biggest problem millions of us face: sleep. Or, more accurately, the lack of it. We live in a perpetually exhausted world. We toss and turn, stare at the ceiling, and wake up feeling like we've barely rested. But what if a solution wasn't in a pill, but in your fruit bowl? This isn't about some magic cure-all. It's about giving your body the right tools. And scientists are really starting to pay attention. A June 2025 study from the University of Chicago and Columbia University found that a higher daytime intake of fruits and vegetables was directly linked to less disrupted, more sound sleep that very night. The researchers were so confident that they estimated meeting the recommended 5 cups of fruits and veggies a day could lead to a 16% improvement in sleep quality compared to eating none at all. So, how does this work? It's not magic. It's all about micronutrients. Many fruits are natural sources of key compounds our bodies use to regulate rest. First, let's talk about melatonin. You know it as the sleep hormone, and for good reason. It's what your brain produces to signal that it's time to wind down. While you can buy it as a supplement, certain fruits like tart cherries, oranges, and bananas naturally contain it. Enjoying these as an evening snack can contribute to your body's overall melatonin levels, giving your internal clock a gentle nudge towards sleep. But it doesn't stop there. Fruits are also packed with minerals like magnesium and potassium, think bananas and kiwis. Magnesium is often called nature's relaxant because it helps calm the nervous system, quieting a racing mind before bed. Potassium, which is also abundant in bananas, can help prevent those frustrating nighttime leg cramps that jolt you awake. Some studies have even zoomed in on specific fruits. For example, research suggests that eating kiwis before bed may help you fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer. Kiwis contain a good amount of serotonin, a neurotransmitter that affects your mood and is also a precursor to melatonin. The key here is that making fruit a regular part of your diet and using the evening as a perfect opportunity to top up your intake contributes to the daily pool of sleep-supporting nutrients your body needs. It's a simple, natural, and cost-effective way to set yourself up for better rest. Think about it. How many times have you had a late-night snack, chips, ice cream, maybe some leftover pizza, only to wake up feeling heavy, bloated, and just plain groggy? It happens to the best of us. Your digestive system has to work overtime, which messes with your rest and leaves you feeling uncomfortable in the morning. This is where fruit completely changes the game. The second huge benefit of an evening fruit snack is its amazing impact on your digestion and hydration. Unlike heavy processed foods, fruit is incredibly easy for your body to handle. This comes down to 2 things: water and fiber. First, hydration. A lot of us walk around chronically dehydrated without even knowing it, and that affects everything from our energy to our sleep. Fruits like watermelon, oranges, and apples are bursting with water. A bowl of melon or a juicy orange before bed helps keep your body's fluid balance in check all night long so you're not waking up thirsty and all your internal systems can run smoothly. Then there's fiber, the digestive superhero. Fruits are a fantastic source of dietary fiber, which is essential for keeping you regular. Fiber helps prevent constipation and keeps things moving like they should. When you choose a fiber-rich fruit like an apple, a pear, or a handful of berries in the evening, you're not weighing down your system. You're giving it a gentle, natural tool to support its overnight processes. That means you're far more likely to wake up feeling light and refreshed, not bloated from a snack that sat like a rock in your stomach. Now, for anyone with acid reflux, a little mindfulness goes a long way. Highly acidic citrus fruits right before lying down might cause issues for some. But for most people, low-acid fruits are perfectly fine, especially if you give yourself a little time before hitting the pillow. And here's a pro tip from nutritionists. For a more balanced and satisfying snack, try pairing your fruit with a bit of protein, like plain yogurt or a handful of nuts. So, we've covered how fruit at night can help you sleep better and wake up feeling amazing. If you're finding this valuable and you're ready to bust even more health myths, do me a quick favor and hit that subscribe button. We post videos every week to help you cut through the noise and feel great, and I don't want you to miss what's coming next. All right, let's tackle the biggest myth of all. Eating fruit at night will make you gain weight. This myth comes from a deep-seated fear of sugar. We're told that since fruit has sugar and we're less active at night, our bodies will just instantly turn it into fat. That's just not how metabolism works. Benefit number 3 is that eating fruit after dark is actually one of the smartest strategies to satisfy your sweet tooth, crush cravings, and support your weight management goals. Let's be real. Late-night cravings for something sweet are powerful. It's usually when our willpower is drained, and reaching for cookies, candy, or a pint of ice cream feels almost automatic. The problem is, those foods are loaded with refined sugars, unhealthy fats, and a ton of calories, all while doing very little to actually nourish your body. Now, compare that to a bowl of berries, a sliced apple with cinnamon, or a sweet, juicy peach. Fruit gives you that sweetness you're desperate for, but in a much healthier package. The sugar in fruit, fructose, comes bundled with fiber, water, vitamins, and minerals. That fiber is the hero here because it slows down how quickly the sugar enters your bloodstream. This means you get to avoid the dramatic blood sugar spike and crash you'd get from a candy bar, a nasty cycle that can mess up your sleep and just lead to more cravings. And that myth that your metabolism just clocks out at 7 p.m.? Totally false. While it does slow down, it's still burning calories to power all your essential functions, like breathing, circulation, and cell repair. The real story of weight gain is much simpler than any rule about timing. It boils down to your total calories in versus your total calories out over the course of the day and week. Choosing a 100-calorie apple over a 400-calorie slice of cake is a massive calorie saving that, when you do it consistently, leads to weight management. Fruit is a low-calorie, high-nutrient food that helps you feel full and satisfied. By making it your go-to when a sweet craving hits at 9 p.m., you're not failing your diet. You are absolutely succeeding. You're giving your body nutrients instead of empty calories, and you're getting the psychological win of satisfying a craving without the guilt. So, the old, rigid rule of no food after dark is officially outdated. By making fruit your evening snack of choice, you're not sabotaging your health. You're upgrading it. First, you're giving your body the raw materials it needs for deeper, more restful sleep, thanks to the natural melatonin, magnesium, and potassium found in so many fruits. Second, you're helping your digestion and hydration with water and fiber, so you can wake up feeling light and energized, not heavy and bloated. And third, you're outsmarting late-night sugar cravings with a delicious, low-calorie, nutrient-packed option that actually supports your weight management goals instead of wrecking them. The science is clear. There's no evidence that says you shouldn't eat fruit at night. What matters isn't so much when you eat, but what you eat. So tonight, when that craving for something sweet hits, don't fight it, embrace it. Grab an apple, a banana, or a bowl of berries, and know that you're making a powerful and delicious choice for your health.